find that often. Learn to listen when it's grown men talking, cause real spit you don't find that often. Every discussion from experience, and hopefully within it delivers some deliverance. It's all facts and opinionated, from the west where that real spit originated. Brothers truly trying to save a soul, provoke thoughts so we can really designate a goal. We on that grown man scribble, the ball in our court with command on the dribble. This is something that'll help us show, cause it's something that'll help us grow. We see exactly what the people need. Now welcome to the show, Spitting Policies. Welcome to the show, Spitting Policies. Welcome to the show, Spitting Policies. Learn to listen when it's grown men talking, cause real spit you don't find that often. Learn to listen when it's grown men talking, cause real spit you don't find that often. Spitting Policies.
Spitting Policies. Come on in. Move that stuff out the way. Yeah. Hold up. Move that out the way. Let them come on in. Come on in. Have a seat. Have a seat. We glad to see y'all.
Grab a seat.
Man, happy Spitting Policies Day.
Learn to listen when it's grown men talking. Yeah. Real spit you don't.
We just want to do the intro again. Yeah. Oh, you're
everybody want to hear it again.
Yeah.
I feel it.
That's a request.
Okay.
They wanted to go back to back.
That's because he projected.
He projected.
Hey,
He
man.
produced it. So he wanted to hear it
we do it
again.
again.
Yeah, you can run it back if you
Run
wanted
it back.
to.
Yeah.
But anyway, look.
Learn to listen when it's grown men
Hey,
talking.
hey,
Cause real
hey,
spit you don't find that often.
yeah,
Every discussion from experience, and hopefully within it delivers some deliverance.
Come on. Yeah, that need to be in the plug. In the club.
Exactly.
It needs to be in the club.
It could be.
Man,
Yeah.
the title and the song is genius.
Man.
Yeah. Hey,
Come
man.
on.
Hey,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
welcome. Come on in, man. Thank you for joining us this Wednesday.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, this Spitting Policies Day.
Every
I'm gonna go ahead.
every time.
I'm gonna go ahead and tell y'all.
every week this time.
I'm gonna tell you the title of the show so you can get acclimated and sit back.
Yeah.
Title of the show is Love on Life Support. Love on Life Support. Yeah.
Support.
But before we get into the subject, let's kick it around the room and see how
Baby.
y'all week was. Briefly, man.
Yes.
I'm gonna go to Canoe.
My week has been great thus far.
Sleeveless
my
canoe.
God. Yeah.
Yeah. Mhm.
That was very brief. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you said brief, so
No, hey.
I want to follow instructions.
He gave you something like his shirt. It's
Yeah,
brief.
it's a little short. Brief. It's a little short.
Okay.
Y'all can't see it, but it's cut off down. No,
The navel showing.
it is not cut off down
Hey,
there.
man, hey, the sun's out, the gun's out.
Yeah.
I call these the pea shooters.
All right, I'm gonna go to my immediate left, all the way over to the north,
I
to
have,
Mr. Trevor Graham.
thank you for the introduction.
Yeah.
I have had a joyfully exhausting week.
Okay.
Okay.
It has been a labor of love.
There you go.
It has been more of a joy than a job,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm showing enough time.
Yeah.
So I'm glad I'm here enjoying
There
the
you
company with his four gracious hosts.
No,
three
three.
gracious
Yeah,
hosts.
three.
So,
Yeah.
so
Well, he
far,
just
it's been
doted on himself. Huh?
Yeah.
Four gracious
Joking.
souls.
I'm
Yeah.
joking upon myself. Excuse me.
Doted upon
Excuse
himself.
me, I doted on myself.
Excuse me, I doted on myself.
Not
Excuse
did
me.
it. He noted.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks.
Let's go. Let's go all the way to the south.
Mm.
Let's go to the south, man, to Mr. Calhoun.
That's supposed to be a drum roll.
Are you
right
in
there.
charge of the
That's
girl,
a
Mr.
drum roll
Calhoun?
right there.
I am in charge of the girls.
I'm sorry, Mr. Calhoun, but it wasn't me.
What's up, man? What's up?
Yeah.
Man, I'm blessed.
Yeah.
and definitely highly favored.
Cheers to you.
Man,
Yeah.
You gotta
always a good thing to be here with you
Yeah.
all.
Yeah, you
Yep.
you got a couple things going on in your life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Boy, countdown is for real,
Boy.
man.
Yeah.
Countdown
Yes, it
is
is.
for real.
Yes, it
God.
is.
Do you have that
But
Magic Mountain feeling? You know,
Not
when you couldn't wait, you laid your clothes out.
Well,
You know what I'm saying? You was waiting a day.
actually, I brought a couple of pieces with me so I can use Canoe's swank steamer.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we want to say, man, from the show, man, all jokes aside, man, we proud of you.
Thank you, brother.
You're making great life decisions,
I'm trying.
and we support you, brother.
Appreciate it.
You have a beautiful bride to be.
Mm-hmm.
I know how to say it. Let me,
Yeah.
So you have a beautiful bride to be,
Mhm.
in which we're well pleased. So, man, anything
Man,
we can
come
do to
on.
support you, man, we gonna be there, man.
I appreciate you.
Hey,
love
and Kanoom, don't come to the wedding and outdress him.
That's not my plan.
I'm just saying, you have everything in here.
Mhm.
You got all the guns. You're well capable, buddy.
Mhm.
No, I'm not doing that. I'm wearing something very simple.
Do you have anything? Very
Dude,
That,
that's
that's as simple as it gets.
Let me ask you this. I had the same problem, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. If
Yeah.
I had to paint my house, I wouldn't know what to paint my house.
Nah, because you didn't switch up. You made too many different colors. The colors that we thought it ain't no more.
Hey.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna be there. I'm
Okay,
gonna be
yeah,
there.
yeah,
and
I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna
be
be
there too.
celebrating
Yeah.
Kevin and his lovely bride.
Thank you.
Yeah, man. And for
Appreciate
me,
you.
man, I had a great week.
Cool.
It's busy, but I am learning to chill out a little bit because
Yeah.
we're dealing with a lot of health issues
Yeah.
from our friends that we're finding out.
Absolutely.
So sometimes it's best to just chill out.
Yeah.
Very true.
You know what I mean? Mentally, we go through a lot. We see a lot on these phones. We deal with a
Man.
lot of people call us and dump things on us.
Mhm.
We had no idea how that affects us because we take on other people's
Other people
problems,
That's
whether
right.
you can do something about it or not. So I just would just ask you out there to kind of try to do the same thing
Right.
and check on somebody.
Definitely.
Yeah. Before
Be-
anything else before we get into this.
I just wanted to say, Big Dex, rest in peace, brother.
Yeah.
We love
Yeah.
you, man.
And Brandon's dad that also used to watch the show as well. So condolences to Brandon and his family. Brandon Thrasher.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Not to segue into the title, but love on life support.
Love.
Love on life support. Sometimes we live and we deal with these relationships, and we just don't know, man. You sometimes we're just existing in them instead of living, right?
Instead of thriving in it,
Yeah.
right?
Oh, that could build up so much resentment.
Yeah.
It
You know
really,
what I mean?
It really could.
Make you reevaluate your life choices. Make you think about you. Like, damn, I'm
Hey,
here.
man.
Ooh, love on life support.
How do you tell when your love is on life support? What are some of the signs that would you say that your love is struggling?
I find myself going to bed and I played my records that I just didn't want to hear them anymore.
Ask myself.
Yeah, and I woke up a few hours later and I said, maybe you ain't never been in love like I've been in love. Maybe you never felt the things that I felt.
I felt.
Mm-hmm.
Those
So
are
that's
few-
the way. That's,
those
that's
are
the way
few
you feel. That's
and
the way
I
it's.
cry, yeah. Should make you cry sometime, man.
So you cry.
That's how you know.
And none of y'all could. I'm gonna ask y'all that. None of y'all cried before?
Oh hell yeah! Of course.
What?
I did.
Yes.
You cried?
Oh yeah.
We're talking about over a woman, right? You know, I mean, because that's what we're talking about.
yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what grade I was in, but I've done it before.
Like why? You know, like why? It happens. It happens to the
Monica. Yeah, man. So, what are some of the signs? What are some of the signs, Trev, that you?
Some of the signs of when a relationship is, I'll say one, is at least when you have that roommate kind of, we're passing each other up in the hallway, we're kind of not really speaking as much. So that would lean towards a roommate vibe.
Like
A roommate vibe is kind of a sign.
Oh, I can see that.
like
Have you guys ever
communication
What?
is dry.
I'm gonna take it.
not even communication. It's not even communication.
It's just silence. It's
Because
just
you're not
a
even-
horrible silence. Like
all.
I can recall even sleeping in the same bed with her and not wanting to toss and turn. So you play and sleep, your leg go to sleep. You don't want to let her know you affected and toss and turn, man.
yeah,
Please don't bring them days back.
Man.
man. Not even asking what's for dinner.
Mm.
You know what I
What?
mean?
What's for dinner? I ain't.
And then you taking a shower and You know what I mean? Giving each other distance.
Well, she don't come wash your back no more. Huh?
Yeah,
Scrub
he went to
your
the
back.
That could be one.
Yeah.
You might say goodbye, not hug and kiss.
Don't say goodbye though.
Uh,
Just walk out.
Wow.
Has that ever happened to you? Or
Yeah.
are you reminiscing right now?
No, I went
You
back
zoned
for a
out.
minute.
You zoned out like,
I went back to that time, and I was like, "Wow, shit!"
You stared in one direction.
I remember that time.
He
You
almost
know
look,
what I
he,
mean?
he looked like he did that today, huh? Trev?
like, wow.
It just happened. Just now.
Yeah, you know, that communication and everything. You know, like it's like you're two ships passing in the, and you don't even speak to one another, right?
Been there, done it.
You know, because I did at one time I worked a graveyard shift, and it seemed like we were just passing each other, and it was no love there. No, it was everything was stale.
It was cold.
You know what I mean? She was in a coma. Our emotional intimacy was in a coma, and it needed to be resuscitated. And I think it takes two people to resuscitate it. Yeah, it can't just be the one person trying to resuscitate this love.
Don't you die on me. Don't you die on me.
It has to be you definitely need a defibrillator.
Defibrillator.
A nice one, a strong one.
I asked the doc. I said, "How long she got, doc?"
You gonna write the will now?
Hey Keith, let's go to one of those clips. Either one of them will do. They're both very telling.
It's time to leave a relationship.
7 songs.
Number one,
Yeah, I'm sure.
all you can think about is leaving that relationship and life after. Number two, there's no longer any respect left in the relationship. Number three, you feel a constant sense of anxiety around the other individual. Number four, you drown yourself in other activities just so you don't have to be around the other person. Number five, you're afraid to leave due to a feeling of guilt or some sort of regret. Number six, you stay because you're comfortable and this is what you're used to. And number seven, you're only still in the relationship due to a fear of the time that you've lost.
Wow. Well, what sticks out to you, Kevin?
Man, all of those.
Pick one. What will be the greatest contributor of you
the
leaving?
disrespect.
The lack of respect.
Yeah, the lack
I
of
would say
respect to me.
That would be mine as well.
Yeah.
I think for most men, it's at the top.
So many things
know.
come with the lack of
Yeah.
respect.
Yeah. Don't talk to me crazy. You know, honor what I say. I just it's so many things. But the biggest thing is like that I want to tackle is like, we know, when do you know you're just going through a rough patch and when you're working on something that's just dead?
I think participation would be if the other person
It's
is
not
willing to engage and at least come up with us or be open to a solution, then I think that's showing some brain movement.
Yeah. So would you say if a person is not willing to go to couples therapy, they're not willing to work on it?
I don't know. I wouldn't necessarily say therapy. I would say because a person may not be into therapy.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? But if you have no solution or you're not willing to meet me somewhere, then for me that would be a clear sign.
Yeah, if I'm the only one that's trying to figure it out, you know,
Yeah.
I'm coming to you. You're not responding in the manner of that. You seem like you do want this.
Yeah.
If I'm coming to you, if I didn't been the bigger person and you still giving me the cold shoulder, I'm only gonna try that for so long And then if I could continue to get that, then now do I need to plan for my exit? Because I'm not finna kiss your butt. I'm not finna,
Not even a little.
You
bit.
did
I
it.
it was a little bit, but when in that state, and when it got to that point, by accident,
By accident.
yeah. I didn't mean
I
to.
kissed it by mistake.
Okay.
Excuse me.
That's why you got to leave the TV on or something. You
Right. So you know where you are.
So you know where you at.
You at the foot of the bed.
some kind of like.
Excuse me. I didn't mean to do that. You didn't notice that speed bump that you hit. You didn't hit that speed bump. But what? In the beginning, like he was just saying, in the beginning, you are you willing to tolerate more in the beginning, or if the relationship is longer, like say you've been in a relationship for 10 years, I think you're willing to tolerate a little bit more, have a little more grace, and willing to work on it a little bit longer.
Depends though. It depends
Yeah.
because the longer it is, you can be more offended. Like I've been doing this for this amount of time, and you still won't invest in this, especially if you feel like you were the one who was carrying it a lot, and you were the bigger person for the longest amount of time. That may be more of incentive to say, you know what, I've done this too long.
I gotta ask Trevor a question because I know he's waiting to speak. What did you or how did you teach your wife to love you, or do you feel that's the thing you have to do?
One of the things that took place was Irvin had mentioned something that I think that is almost key, but it's not just hearing and communicating, but it's actually practicing love, right?
Mm-hmm.
So Irvin says something that really made us think like, hey, do a every 3 month checkup.
Mm-hmm.
And every 3 months we'd be like, okay, is there something that we need to talk about? Is there something on your mind? So that way we get ahead of, if there is a situation or problem that there might be of some concern later on, we got ahead of it. So now we can be responsive instead of reactive. Mm-hmm. So I would say that was one nugget for sure that I think all couples should at least consider.
It's the quarterly check-in.
And, right. So
Worst case scenario,
Definitely.
you have a nice date.
Right.
period. Worst case scenario. So
And schedule
if
it
you-
around the oil change, so you will remember.
You gotta put it on.
schedule around the oil change. Hey,
Just put it on the bathroom mirror
Don't do that because you might have a newer
and have
car.
a date.
You might
That
have a
makes
newer
sense.
car and don't do it to 100,000 miles.
hey, good advice. Good advice. Schedule it around something significant.
Yeah.
It makes sense.
No, I
It
thought
makes
he
sense.
meant
Yeah.
like, you know how you did the oil change and put it in.
Yeah.
Okay, just put that on the mirror. Okay.
Right.
We got next month we do our monthly
Absolutely.
quarterly check.
Hey, it
Absolutely.
makes sense. It
But
makes
if
sense. They go
the
hand in hand.
relationship is healthy, you look forward to it.
Right.
Yes, you do.
As
Yes, you
opposed
do.
to being
Oh, yeah.
dreadful, you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah,
you do.
that's
I
that part.
definitely agree.
Yeah.
So for me, that was one thing, but it also it made things come in full circle to where we were able to say, if we were going to discuss something, we can discuss something better yet, let me reword it. You discuss some hard times when you're happy, and you discuss happy times when it's not such a good moment in the relationship. And that could be difficult to do, but if you're doing a 3 month checkup and there's something that we need to discuss, that's probably the best time to discuss it when we're out or having a dinner and we hey, we having a good time. You remember the last week when you tripped? Okay, now here's the thing. We talked about that. How are we going to change it or fix it? Blah, blah, blah. Okay,
I
good.
get you.
Let me have some of your steak. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I get
I'm
you.
gonna say
that's-
another, not to
that
cut you
was-
off, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Another thing would be is if you had an open prayer life with each other and you're open about the problems that you have, if your mate knows that you're talking to God about her in front of her, how impactful could that be? And then you just can't bring anything to
God. Is it
God.
gonna be like I'm gonna tell daddy on you?
Absolutely, that's your.
I'm gonna tell daddy on you. You ain't doing right.
Yeah,
I'm gonna tell daddy.
but
on
that's
you.
how there's passion behind it, or you even care,
Mm.
or are you want to do vindictive prayers?
Or praying together, because
You would have to be there
being right,
if she was going to hear it, unless she was going to tape it and just give it to her like, hey, look,
Put it
I
up
told
on that
God,
little
I
plate
told,
and
yeah, I
saying
told
that they
God
were
on
together.
you. Yeah, yeah.
no, but see, the thing is, some people could get up and walk away.
Then
Or
that's
play it off.
That's definitely a sign.
Some people say, "Oh,
You
I'm
walking
cooking."
out on God?
So
That's a
and
red
that's-
flag right
and,
there.
and period. But not wanting to participate with the your person is also a sign when you don't want to participate in it, because on a normal basis, let's just say your regimen is when I get up, I pray, blah blah blah. But she know you get up at 7, she get up at 6:45. Now she gotta go stretch or cook breakfast
some
or get ready
noise
for
or
work.
something.
Yeah, like he about to go pray or whatever, or not go to church with me or what have you. Not participating is another form of, or sign of.
Do you think if an individual, whether male or female, and I'm going to say most times it's the female, that if she knows that you don't want to leave and you're going to work on this to nauseum, do you think she will take advantage of that?
I think she has the possibility to take advantage of it.
Because men, a lot of times, we don't want to leave we want to work on the relationships, and sometimes I think we stay past beyond the death certificate is signed and everything, and we're still trying to.
And it's stinking. You just try to smell it. And it just,
and we're still trying to make it work.
And pay
That could be on
attention.
both parts.
Pay attention to signs. Watch how she come to bed. What does she have on?
a sweatsuit.
That right there. When normally,
With a belt on, too.
right.
A chastity
Only.
belt.
Yeah.
A sweatsuit with a belt on the last notch.
That
ain't
yeah. Yep. If she stay on her side of the bed the whole night.
It was talking about like, and you all can attest to it. Well, you can attest to it too, because I'm sure you've been in relationships where you just stayed longer than you wanted to. I want to get to the psychology of men and why we do that. Sometimes it's for the children. I think that's both sides, right?
Yeah.
Sometimes it's for the children. And I think what a lot of women don't understand is men, when a relationship fails, he can feel like a failure. Like this did not work. I did not make, especially if you're the lead, I failed at this. That didn't. Not for y'all.
No.
Because you said, that didn't happen for me.
No.
I have not felt that way.
Well, I guess it all depends.
Depends on the guy. I know some
Yeah.
guys who really
Yeah.
feel that way.
Yeah.
Right.
I do too.
Yeah.
I do too.
But you didn't feel that way.
I think I've given my best. So I think us, period. We've given our best to ourselves, and we've given our best to a relationship. When we're in one, we won't give our best to it. But some of us stumble, fall. Just being a man, sometimes they say, our shortcomings and wandering eyes and window shopping, right?
Yeah.
But we give we're the givers by nature. We're the givers.
Yeah.
We give so much. And then when you start to complain and when you start to nag
Nagging,
and when you're not our peace, at that point, it's kind of like, I'm going to give you my best. I'm going to give you my best. I'm going to give you my best. I'm out. And once that valve is on, I think those floodgates come in. But there are some men that really wanted the person that they're with and also wanted them to want them back.
Also, a bad or a rash decision can also place us in a whole different tax bracket, a lower tax bracket, because we have a lot to lose.
Yeah.
So you're going to give the house up. You're going to give the frequent of seeing your children.
Yes.
And move in an apartment.
And that's why sometimes I think we stick around a little longer.
That's a reason to stay a little longer.
Wow.
for some.
But do
But
you
if it
think
gets
the
so
other
bad,
party
if it
may?
gets so bad, I don't care if
Yeah,
I'm living next to Tarzan.
yeah. But do you think? And the reason why I say that is going back to you think that the other party may take advantage of that. Like I know he not going
Yeah.
nowhere. He love his children too much.
Man,
He want to be in this.
that part.
They will
I think
taunt
it's
you.
a high
They will,
possibility for
no,
sure.
they will
Yeah.
taunt you with that. You ain't
Yeah.
going nowhere.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What?
absolutely.
The fear of, I think men might not mind marriage, but they even fear divorce more.
Well, that's why a lot of men are very hesitant on even committing to that degree.
Yeah.
We need
definitely-
security.
Yeah.
Definitely that.
Once we have
Yeah.
that security of that possibly not happening to us more often,
Mm-hmm.
and we saw the benefits of a union like that, I think more men would probably be encouraged to be married. But like we were saying,
Bro, when you've been raised around family and that's really the crux of your whole being.
You said Crocs?
Yeah.
You said
what kind of
That's
crust?
the stuff on the bottom of the pie. The stuff on the bottom of the pie.
Oh, the crust.
Okay, crust.
Oh,
Oh,
you on the
yeah.
crust?
That's
Oh,
the
I was about to say.
You know,
You said
The
crust.
peach cobbler don't really have a bottom like that now. I'm over peach cobbler kind of guy.
yeah, but I think when you've been, and I want to thank my dad for instilling that in me. But when that is instilled in you, bro, you are. Because I could say I waited too long to leave, right? I'm trying everything to fix it. But you said something earlier. When you're the only one that's attempting to fix it, longevity doesn't mean loyalty. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I'm trying to stick it out. I want to be married as long as they've been married. That's what we're taught.
Yep. And like you
Sometimes
said,
it just doesn't work.
I
And
want-
for the sake of
that's
being
that respect. That lack
being
of
embarrassed
respect.
too.
Yeah.
Like some
Right.
people don't want to be embarrassed
Yeah.
for other people to feel
Right.
like it failed.
Yeah.
Because you got a lot of eyes on you. You
Yeah.
know, you got family, you got boys,
Yeah.
you got our girls, and then you got people may be holding you or you guys as the hope. And then now
Oh yeah.
when you get dressed in the morning, say you going to church or you going to an event that's shared
Yeah.
among family and friends,
Yeah.
you got to put on these airs.
Yeah. Not Deacon Calhoun.
Yeah, you know.
Oh no,
he not married
him.
no
He
more?
ain't married no more.
Man,
he not married no
I'm gonna
more?
say this. I'm
Boy,
gonna say
when
this.
that-
No.
Ooh,
I'm
when they got that news.
no, Kevin. I'm gonna say this
Oh,
on the show right
sorry.
now. So I'm gonna put a little pressure on you.
Okay.
I'm just say this. You're the last hope, bro. You're the last hope. And if you can't make this work, Kevin, it's a whole village of us.
So
We ain't gonna do it.
Yeah.
So
And you got to put some years in because I'm gonna wait for some
Yeah.
years. I'm gonna do it. You're being studied right now.
That's
It's
like wearing
it's a 5-year process.
Yeah.
That's
I'm
like
just
wearing
saying.
a vest with a bomb.
I'm
attached
just saying,
to it.
don't light it.
Yeah.
It ain't no problem if you can't ignite
It has a clock on it.
Don't worry about that clock. It ain't. I'm gonna give you a little secret. It ain't working. You got to light that one.
Woo. Hey,
No,
well,
can
man,
you do it? No,
I'ma do my
I'm
best.
serious. No.
I'ma do my best.
Don't do your best.
make it happen?
Make it happen.
Make it happen, Captain.
You hear that, Belinda? You see what I'm doing? You see what I'm doing?
You helping it out.
yeah.
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 That was powerful.
Man,
That
Yeah.
was powerful because
Matter of fact,
other people are watching.
I'm sorry. Let's go to the last clip, Keith. I like this seat. Yeah, go to the last clip.
The director's chair.
Interested in meeting your emotional needs.
Pictures.
Ooh.
They're not interested in
I
meeting.
just had this conversation. They have expressed what they need emotionally.
Wow.
They've expressed it. They've said it different ways. And they feel like it is just, their words are falling on the floor. They don't want to abandon the relationship. But it's like, how do I save myself in the process without, you get what I'm saying? So how does one do that?
How do they do that? You mean meeting the person's emotional needs?
Like, how do you meet somebody's emotional needs
Okay.
when you don't know how, because sometimes people don't know how to meet your needs.
Okay, and well, then it's incumbent on the other person to teach me.
Oh, that's good.
You have to teach me. See, the thing is, baby, I don't come with the manual knowing how to love you. I don't come with the manual knowing how to love you.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't teach me how to love you, that's why I hate when people say stupid shit like, I ain't gonna teach no man nothing.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't gonna teach no man. If he don't know how to open my door, he should have learned that long time ago. And I always say this, I said, was he born with a downloaded manual that shows him how to love you? No. The only way somebody knows how to love you is you have to teach them. You have to train them. And that goes for the man or the woman. If you don't know, you know what I need now because I've told you, because I've coached you, I've trained you, and you trained me and taught me how to love you the best way. And that's why I know when to push you. That's why, because you taught me that pushing me a little bit helps me move, but not too fast, not too hard. You taught me that. And if you had never taught me that, I would never know.
That's good.
Trevor, what you think about that?
I think it was very valid because I think a lot of times in relationships, we going into a relationship with someone that has this whole movie going on in her head, and you're the main character on the stage, for one. For two, I gave up mind reading in my past relationship. And oftentimes women often have this mindset that, oh, you were supposed to say, you were supposed to do, you were supposed to, wait a minute. In terms of what I was supposed to do, in terms of what you feel or what you think or what your emotional IQ is or what your communication level is, I don't know that. So don't hold me accountable for something that you have not helped teach. It's almost like, okay, you're going to nail me to the cross, but you didn't tell me there was a sin. Afterwards, let me know, or beforehand, let me know what your terms, limitations, and boundaries are. If I cross it, then yeah. But nah, women, for if you listen, and men do not mind read, for one. So give that up. We do not mind read, and do not make us the main character in the stage of your mind, the theater of your mind. If you don't put us as the main character, at least let us know the lines.
Character in the theater of her mind.
Okay, well, we need to know what the script says.
Yes,
we need to know
I'm
exactly.
the director.
You gotta know how many people in that mind.
Yeah, I'm the director, the producer.
Hey, that's a lot of responsibility. That's a lot of responsibility.
I take upon the responsibility.
Bless your heart.
Writing the script.
Bless your heart. I stopped thinking for adults.
I'm not the supporting cast. I am the main character.
Well, it was,
We know that.
Yeah,
we know that.
So, I found out I was a supporting actor that was later killed off.
Really?
You was a supporting actor that was killed off.
That was killed off.
Did you at least have a speaking role?
Well, at first I did, but
How early in the movie did you die?
I would say around maybe the hour.
Okay.
Yeah.
Normally a film lasts about 2 hours.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
First hour.
Right.
Yeah. But those things do lead to a terminal relationship.
Right.
The things that he just said.
Right.
Yeah,
and being that character that die off in the first, it's like, but you still got to be in the act. You still got to be there when the curtains go down and bow.
Yeah.
But I think it would be great if when you're starting the relationship that you have that conversation of, look, I don't know how to love. I know how to love as a man, but I may not know how to love you. You may not know how to love me. So let's agree as we're embarking on this journey that there's some things that we need to learn about each other. And there's some things I am open for you to teach me.
Yeah.
I don't know what you've been through. I don't know what your past is. No one is the same. I don't know how you grew up. You don't know how I grew up. 9 times out of 10, if I'm dating you, probably grew up different than me.
Oh, that's a real thing. That's a real thing.
Yeah.
I didn't realize until not too long ago that the whole family didn't sit down, pray together, and eat. Right. So one couple, you know, he go home, or better yet, you could be with a young lady and she ate before you got there, and it's like, hey, we're not eating together. Like,
Yeah.
The little family traditions are very
Yeah.
different.
right. Like, wait a minute, you got you something to eat? I thought we was in a relationship.
Right.
Mhm.
But to her, that would be a way of life. But if we had to get upset and ticked off, and no, you were supposed to wait for me, and no, we were supposed to pray together, then it's like, look, you know, we have to, like Irvin said, we ought to talk about things beforehand, but also on top of that, we also need to see if the person's going to do it, because I don't always trust what you say because I see what you do. If I'm teaching you, I'm giving you the roadmap on how to love me and how to communicate with me, and you don't do it, but you know it, now I'll hold you accountable.
I think it's incumbent upon us as well to not let the relationship get that far if if there's not checks and balances along the way of this journey we on.
Would you say we as men should set the stage?
Absolutely.
We should, like you just mentioned, like there should be no question that we sit down and we eat dinner as a family. Everybody put their phones away. We set the stage. We set the tone. That's what we do as leaders of our family. And if she's not subscribing to the program that you're putting down, then we have an issue.
I'm gonna tell you this. I'm going to in my house. I'm gonna bring some stuff back. We're gonna bring back saying the Bible verse before we eat. Some of the old traditions need to come back because the world's changed since we stopped implementing these things.
Yes.
And you got to say more than Jesus wept.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, why did he weep?
Right.
Then okay, he wept. You gonna give me that scripture?
Right.
Why did he weep?
That's very important.
Yeah.
That could also lead to a terminal relationship.
Yeah.
If we didn't put God at the head of it.
Thank you.
Bring back some of the of our culture that worked.
And don't bring no chili Fritos to the table. Talk about
one bag.
We gonna pray
That'd be the
over
supersized bag.
with a plastic fork in it. Like,
how often do, like, when relationships go bad or they're going south, and we feel like we're losing air, we both can't breathe? How often do we seek therapy, like couples therapy? I know you do it before you get married, right? At least, how often do we do it? You know, have that mediator when you're going through something lighter versus waiting till this.
I can recall once through the marriage, and then I believe that everything else kind of even like just push that aside, because now it's at the point
push the therapy aside, because now we're and nobody is suggesting that, because it, you know, the wounds are exposed, they're too open. So is it beyond treatment now? Yeah,
you know.
That's
so yeah, so and then that's, you know, just like we were saying, we walking past each other, you know, in the house, nobody speaking, you know, or if you got if you're doing a week on and a week off, and now that's becoming a regular thing, you know, it's like, yeah, let me start strategizing on how I'm a maneuver up out of this, you know.
One good thing would be if we had a couple, not necessarily a counselor, but we had a couple or two, if you're fortunate enough to have a couple or two in which you both admire,
right,
and you both valued, and they may have been together forever, and then you had an open dialogue with them to kind of add a little bit of accountability to it, to where you respected their word, and that might prod you back together. Be like, I'm tripping.
Yeah.
How did Mr. Johnson and Miss Johnson stay married for 58 years?
Yeah. That's why a few people say married couples need to hang out with married couples.
People, yeah.
Even more so.
I agree with that.
Yeah, I think that holds a lot
That's
of
why I
weight.
ain't hanging out
So
with
Trevor,
y'all
just
anymore.
so in your relationship, when you go through it, bro, just call me.
For what?
I'm just saying. I got a little bit,
Of what?
I've been single, so I'm gonna try to keep you in the house.
We,
You know what I'm saying?
We have a comment by Takasha. Welcome back, Takasha. I haven't seen you in so long.
Gotcha.
As often as it's needed, that's where those every 6 month
6
check-in
months.
dates
Not
come
6
into
months,
play.
Yeah,
baby.
that's a little bit.
Quarter, 3
Yeah.
months.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
that's
we
a little.
talking about every
little
quarter,
bit too
Takasha.
full. Yeah.
Yeah.
Depend on
Yeah.
the person.
Not a
Yeah.
double.
No,
Yeah.
you need.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
do
you
need it.
That's a half a
You
year,
probably
bro.
gonna need an overhaul on your transmission by
yeah,
then.
you're gonna need to
so
rotate
you
your
won't-
tires, probably
Yeah.
replace a couple of them.
Yeah, that's
Probably
often
got
as
a
needed.
couple of lug nuts. Then
Loose.
came loop. Yeah.
Yeah,
So you thinking of the transmission service? That's what you think.
Yeah.
I think a transmission.
but even in that, 6 months, quarter. What do you and even I think that was a great idea where you're seeking counsel from other married people,
Mhm.
especially that's been married longer than you have.
Mhm.
I think that's wisdom right there.
Yeah.
But when maybe it's your friend, maybe it's her friend, or do you think that even matters, like whose friend it is?
I think when you start to really get insight on what a real relationship has gone through and survived, it takes the defense down.
Mm.
Like, man, I didn't know they went through that.
Wow.
You would never know.
Mm,
Wow.
But he like, man, you thought this was gonna be perfect?
mm.
Oh, you think she ain't never, and I ain't never almost left, and this and this. So it gives you a sense of, you know what?
Right.
Mine
no,
ain't that bad, and
Right.
I respect them, and I see how
Yeah.
they bounce back and how they seem to love each other in front of us.
It gives you hope, and when
Okay.
both parties have had or have a sense of hopelessness,
Yeah.
then that can lead to a terminal. Those are one of the signs of a terminal relationship.
Yeah,
You know,
because they
when we
gotta-
see hopelessness.
They got to be willing to open up about their marriage
Yeah,
and
yeah,
some of the stuff
yeah.
that they done been through
Yeah.
in order for us to have hope.
But guess what? We are those people to some younger,
Oh yeah.
if you think about
Yeah.
it.
Yes.
No,
If
absolutely.
if we need to open up and communicate about
Yeah.
some of the stuff we've gone through to our
Yeah.
kids and
and
their
and
their
their friends. And
yeah.
the thing is, me, man, I'm transparent. I don't have a problem with doing that. I
Mhm.
mean, I'm gonna give it to you real, because
Mm-hmm.
I don't want you to slip up. This, like, y'all know my saying. You get warning for speed bumps, but you don't get warnings for potholes. And I'd rather you have a life full of speed bumps than a life full of potholes.
Mhm.
So I'll be open, to discussing it and telling you, hey, look, man, I done been through the storm and the rain,
Yeah,
you know.
but I made it.
but I made it,
But have
What-
you ever
Go ahead. No,
have
no.
you ever attempted to bring something back and you wish you didn't even bring it back? It was almost like Pet Cemetery, almost like
No, because once it's dead, it's dead.
once it's dead, it's dead.
Yeah.
So what
They
you
can
what you trying
record-
to say? What you trying to say, Kevin Calhoun, is you ain't never went back.
No.
You took reverse out the car.
Man,
Matter of
yeah.
fact,
Yeah.
It's not even a part. What about you? You ever
Double back.
not double back? Well, you ever something was like, oh man, I don't even know, this relationship is trash.
I've
But
go ahead.
Gave it one more try.
Yes, I've done that before. I've done that before because I thought this was the best, right? And we were supposed to be together.
Mhm.
I had done it before, but throughout going back or double dutching the relationship, I found out more and more of what was going on within her. So I had more understanding to where if I'd have had the understanding off the rip, I would have known how to navigate myself, govern myself accordingly, because I'll be able to read the room.
Mhm.
So,
Yeah.
very
But you-
important things were dropped.
But you still end up pulling the plug.
Ultimately, yeah.
Yeah.
Ultimately. And
Yeah.
then, in terms of like, there's like 4 signs that you're in a terminal relationship, or I guess lack of feelings, whether it be criticism, defense, contempt and stonewalling. And oftentimes we as men do a lot of stonewalling.
Yeah.
Once I realize I can't get through to you, I'm good. Yeah. We just shut down. And that's usually a male trait. And then the contempt is usually a female trait. That Dino thing. Like, oh, okay, here we go. And that causes us to stonewall.
Then the question would be is how do we end this with like men? You know what I mean? Because a lot of times that's one of the hardest things to do to me is end a relationship. Okay, I'm not working on this no more. We need to end this unless it's fairly new.
I think it depends on your mate.
Right.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Depends on who you got. Because you
definitely.
try to end prematurely, and you're gonna end up with a closet full of short pants.
Some.
Oh, pants with one leg.
Your whole wardrobe is bleached.
Yeah.
Most of the air taken out of your tires.
Leave while they at work.
Yeah. Yes. I can attest to that.
Yes.
But no matter how we as men try to leave in a graceful, not being petty, it could rear its ugly head.
Oh yeah.
Maybe we need a
Exit plan.
exit strategy.
Yeah.
Like, hey, have some people come over where she ain't gonna act that certain way.
My thing was walk away with roses. And when we both know this is dead, like, hey, look, I'm gonna leave you better than I found you. Let's talk about
That's
this and
always
back
good.
off gracefully.
Yeah.
It's not all. It doesn't always happen.
Nah, because
It's
like
one of-
Irv
probably one
said,
of the
it
best
depends
ways.
on who you
Depends on
Depends on who
with.
you with.
Yeah, who you with.
And you might find out that you thought you were with one person and meet the other person
Yeah.
as you're walking out.
Right.
They often say that the person
Yeah.
that you started off with
Right.
ain't the person you end up
Right.
Mm-mm. You might leave with some grits.
Hey, baby, I'm finna go. I'm getting ready to go to the store.
Yeah. I got this U-Haul. Yeah, I'm just Kevin moving tomorrow. Yeah. Hey man, it's been a great show, man. It's been a great show.
always.
Definitely a great show.
An hour go by so fast, man.
I think one of the things that because this is what I struggle with, and I just want to leave. Sometimes the strength is not in staying, is knowing to let go, when to let go, or to let go. Because I think that's where the strength was for me. Well, I was forced to let it go, but you always want to work on it. But I think you have to make a real stern decision to like cut it off when it needs to be cut off.
That was profound, man.
Yeah, well, does anybody else have some prolific words to
if you thought.
Yeah.
I didn't even use that word.
Excuse me.
Use it this week.
Say excuse me.
Use it this week. Yeah,
I did not use the
I
word
didn't
thought.
thwart you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Great show. That's all I got to say.
Right. Yeah. Definitely.
You have any, Kev?
No.
Well, in closing, we come to the final spit portion of the show. It's going to kind of be short and brief because I think throughout the show we were speaking with a lot of resolution anyway. We had some
Slow
good
down, baby.
ideas
Slow down,
and
baby. Come on.
Go to the get through.
we've come to the closing of the show,
Yeah.
and I think that all of the hosts have had great insights as well as some great topics that discussed. Please do like and share so that someone else can hear. We appreciate it. Now, in closing, some resolution would probably be, I would suggest, don't both of you fall out of love at the same time. If one stays in love and tries to love the hell out of the other person and knows how to do it correctly, whether it be give them some time, give them some space, give them some respect, and then let them enjoy peace through you, then maybe that can be the seed that can lure the person back to at least wanting to effectively communicate with you. Stop stonewalling, not want to be contemptuous and things of that nature. So love is probably one of the most, better yet, it was even in the Bible. It said the greatest of all of these is love. But it's so hard to love the hell out of somebody, especially when they don't desire it from you. The love is an action word. So if you go into a relationship being led with pure, genuine, honest love, maybe it could prevent you from going through a contemptuous or a terminal relationship or terminal ending. In the meantime, stay joyful, Stay peaceful. Enjoy the rest of your week. We stand up and applaud our boy Kev. He's going to go through another accomplishment this Saturday, and we wish you the best. Thank you for watching. We see you next Spitting Policies Day.
Good show, brothers.
Amen.